favorite Saugus memories are probably from Big Bear. I remember my first trip. It was just so much fun to be able to stay in a cabin with the entire team and just train like an elite athlete, you know, wake up in the mornings, go for a run, come back, hang out. That's probably one of my most favorite memories from high school.
One of the major highlights, though, of all of high school was definitely being able to co-captain our 2015 team for the state championship. It's been my goal since freshman year, looking at all those girls who trained so hard, and the great feeling afterwards when you win and you know you were a scoring runner on that team was just one of the best memories I'll always look back on.
The biggest race for me would be the state championship my senior year, where me and Tate qualified as individuals and I was able to get top 20, and that's just something I've really been working towards since my sophomore year. I've always wanted to run at the state meet, and I finally got the chance my senior year after battling through injuries, and it was a really great race for me.
And overall, through 4 years, I would just say running with the boys every day, getting out here after school, staying in good shape, and hanging out with my friends. So I want to say my favorite memory individually would be probably the Seattle trip. You know, it was a lot of fun because we got to hang out with all of our friends that are on the team, and we got to get a good race in. Nice scenery.
Favorite running memory is a week ago during a time trial on Wednesday when it was my last chance to break 5, and the last lap I had Baxter and Luke Landrum yelling at me constantly, insulting me, trying to get me to break 5, and I was able to do it.
My favorite memories are probably all the Big Bear trips that we got to go on. Those were really fun, get to bond with your team and run. Running my senior cross country season at the Mount Sac JV National race was really fun. I got to contribute and be a team scorer, so that was a really great memory.
My favorite memory would be sophomore year league finals. Going in, I was nowhere near top 20, and during the race I found some strength inside of me to place in league, along with like more than half of the people on my team, just basically sweep top 14, which made me really proud.
My favorite cross-country memory would have to be, of course, winning state. That was a great experience to go through and be with my teammates and help them get through all of that. Track would be our trip to Great Oak, the track meet, because we went with, there's 4 of us, and we had a great time.
I would have to say summer training is one of those like really special times when, you know, we're running 10 miles in the morning, 5 miles in the afternoon, we come back, we're eating Otter Pops, we're laughing. You know, our whole summer is revolved around running, and you know, it's tiring, it's hard, but it's a lot of fun and it's really rewarding.
I'd say my favorite cross-country memory would be winning state my sophomore year. It was the first state title that the boys have ever won, so I'm very honored to be a part of that.
Running has taught me so much. It's taught me to be strong and to never give up, and just that you have to stay on a certain schedule, and it's hard when you can't procrastinate because schoolwork catches up with you. So I'll definitely take all those things to college, and just being a leader my senior year, being captain, has really given me certain like qualities of myself that I found out, and how to just work with people and be a team leader, and so that'll definitely help me in life as well.
A lot of reward to be taken away from adversity, and regardless of, you know, injuries or struggles through your life, with, you know, a good mindset, you can overcome anything.
Education, like most of us have said, it really helps with life and life in general. Like when we go on to other things, it'll be easier to accomplish.
Probably a quote that Praga said, pain is irrelevant, and it's just something that's really stuck with me and helped me through a lot of races and workouts. where I'm thinking about the pain and how much it's hurting, but then I think back to what Prague said, that pain is irrelevant, and it gets me through, and it really helps me to focus on trying to do my best.
Things I learned during my year running was luck only gets you so far. You can only be so lucky at anything. You have to work hard, and if you're not working hard to get it, you're not going to get it. No matter how lucky you think you'll be, it's only going to get you so far. You have to work to achieve whatever you want.
I think just the ideas of every day coming to practice and having a disciplined schedule and a different type of school schedule than student athletes, of overcoming that can really help with work in the future and careers and staying focused and growing in friendships throughout all those experiences too is really what can build my future.
You can't stop, don't quit. No matter how hard it gets, you just have to push through and know that it will be better eventually.
After 4 years of setbacks and injuries and starting in the rookie group, running 12 minutes for my very first run for Saugus, and then working my way up to senior year, being a part of the state team was amazing, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Like hard work and dedication, it carries over in all aspects of life. Whether it's in the classroom or relationships with people or in the workplace, if you want to earn something, you got to work for it, and I think that just applies everywhere.
I want to thank Pragus for being one of the best coaches ever. George being there, Baxter, Brando, Jose, Michaela, even Barbara. I just would like to thank all of them.
Well, I have to thank the two coaches, George and Pragus. George really led the way when I was young as a freshman, took me under his wing when I really had no idea what running even was, and just encouraged me a lot. Was my biggest fan throughout it and this past cross-country season. And then just Pragus everyone knows that he's a great coach, but he coaches you more than physically. He wants you to get out there and to be mentally tougher, and that's just something remarkable. And then obviously everyone who's supported us through the years, Brando, Baxter, Jose, Dale Hayes has been a huge support network throughout my entire running career.
To thank Pragus, because he's just always there at practice, 110%, always gives us comments after races, and those I would always look forward to, because even if it wasn't so good, I would know what I need to work on that week for the next races to come. So I really just looked forward to what he would have to say after each race. For August, because he's always been there for us. He's always believed in us, no matter how bad we put ourselves down. And of course my mom, because she's my biggest supporter. She's been there for me since day one. And just my teammates for always believing in me no matter what.
I've obviously like to thank PRAG for pushing me to the limits I never knew were there. I want to thank Jose, because he's one of those people that you're just happy to see at practice, and he makes you enjoy running. And of course all of my teammates, because they're the reason why I'm here.
Actually, Pragus, with how he believed in me from the start of being a freshman and making my way up, and just all the parents that help out, and Dale Hayes, because he never leaves, he's always here. So all the parents and the coaches like Jose and Baxter and Michaela, who run with us and put all their time away from their family. Like Pragus spends so much time on the team, and we're really thankful for that.
All of the coaches, from Pragus, George, Jose, Barbara, Todd, each one of them helped me in a different way, and whether they were giving me workouts, giving me advice, they all helped me little by little to eventually accomplish what I have now.
First, I want to thank Drake and John, because they were the guys that pushed me to join cross country at the end of junior year. I don't know how they got me to join, but they were able to. And I'd like to thank George specifically, because he was the one that, during track, he was the one that always believed in me. He was the one that always pushed me. He was the one that was pushing me to break 5. He was the one that was pushing me to win my APU race. It just meant a lot.
I think all the coaches, Pragus and George are great leaders and great coaches. They both know what they're doing. Jose is great too, always helping out with us, and Baxter's great too when he helps pace us for like 2.5 laps of a mile. It's great.